Hello, Coopos! It's Armastis, and you're watching Armastis Live, and we are back with another news day for Saturday, June 5th. I had to look at the calendar because I lose track of my days now. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well this fine weekend, apparently. And yeah, I hope you're taking care of yourselves. Have you been vaccinated yet? If not, you better get out there and go do it. Go do it, folks. Come on. Go get yourself vaccinated. If you're not, social distance, continue wearing your mask, do the right thing, show your love for yourself, for others. Speaking of showing love, betterhelp.com. I'm not a sponsor, no, but you know, and I know, and we know, mental health is super important. It's no longer one of those taboo subjects. No. It is a thing that we care about, a thing that we address. And so make sure if you need someone to go out there to talk to, you don't have, especially if you don't have anybody, you know, like you have someone near you can talk to, or maybe you want to just keep it confidential, you can go to betterhelp.com. Anyway, there's links to that video description. Let's see what else. Oh, please remember to like, to subscribe. And yeah, so today's news. But before we get into the news, I want to talk about more about the giveaway that I'm doing on my channel. And that is basically where you guess the full arts or legends, if it comes to that, out of a booster box that I'll be opening. You know, full arts if they're part of the booster box that I'm opening, and if there's no booster box, I guess it would be like foil legend, I guess is what. Yeah, I think that's what it would end up being. I just made that last part up, but yeah, I guess that's what we'll do. So there's that. And let me see what else. Oh, so let me make sure I am communicating correctly. Let me pull up the instructions. So I have instructions on how to get into this in the video link description below, so you can go down below and check that out. But basically this is how it works. Okay, so I need you to join our Discord channel, not because I'm just trying to grow the channel, although that is part of it, but like it's mostly because if you do win, it's just easier for me to contact you. You want to join our Discord, our Masses Live channel, specifically the giveaway. And you know, while you're there, why not check out the general, say hi to other folks, post any cool singles, etc. Anyway, so join the Discord channel, our Masters Live, the giveaway channel specifically. There's links again to that in the video link description. And then when you're there, you're gonna guess via the Discord channel, or via the live stream, or via comments. And of course, if you're gonna be doing it during the live stream, you want to make your guesses before I get to the first full art. Once I open the first full art, like it's game over. Like you can't be part of that one box opening anymore. You'll have to wait till the next one. But anyway, so either Discord channel, live stream, or in the comments of basically it could be of any of the comments of any of the videos I do, because I always look at the comments and then I'll just take your name and I'll take your guesses. And I think what I'll probably end up doing is I'll throw them on the giveaway channel anyway, just to consolidate everything. Yeah, I think that's what I'll end up doing. So no matter where you put it, I'll make sure I find them. If you are in the US, how it works is for the first 2 people that guess correctly, you win a pack up to the number of correct guesses you get. So for example, I'm opening Opus XI on Monday, so stay tuned. So that'll be on this coming Monday. And if you guess one full art correctly that I pull, then that's 1 pack. If you guess 2 full arts correctly that I pull, then you get 2 packs. And that's for the first 2 people that guess correctly, of course. And that's only for US giveaway. However, whether you're US or international, I will, as long as you participate, I take your name, I put it in a bucket, and then during the Opus, or once the Opus 14 pre-release kits become available, that kind of thing, do a drawing, and I'll do that drawing. I guess actually I think I'll do it, I don't know if I'll do it live, but I'll announce it during definitely during one of the streams. And then I'll reach out to you via the Discord if you are a winner. And that will be either for the packs or for the pre-release kit giveaway. Of course, when the pre-release kit becomes available to us, and I'll ship you your stuff. Again, the packs are only for US residents only, and then the pre-release kit will be for international. I'm sorry I can't give packs international, partly because it's super duper expensive. and it's kind of tedious when it comes to that. And so if I'm going to be giving away to something to folks, to my international Koopos out there, I want to make sure that it's something like really, really worthwhile. And so in this case, it would be a pre-release kit. And one day I will do like a box giveaway, but for now we'll just stick with the pre-release kit giveaways. And I think that is really it. Okay, so only one guest per person as well. I mean, I should say only one person, or one entrance per person, I should say, not one guest, but one entrance per person, because you gotta make 2 guesses or gifts in 2 packs. But you know, if I get like one person like submitting 2 times, I'll disqualify you. So I'll just, you know, but don't do that. And we haven't had anybody do that yet. I just want to put that out there in case we get anybody kind of sneaky is trying to make multiple guesses, like, you know, kind of sneak one like on the Discord and one in the comments and one in the chat, and I don't notice. No, it's just one per, and that's it. And then I take your name and I put it in there. And so, yeah, that'll be it. And then, of course, when the way it will work, though, however, you'll be able to do multiple entries. And I guess I should make this clear later, as before the pre-release kit open, if I do another booster box opening and you participate in that one, you will get your name added, another entrance added into the bucket of pre-release kit stuff. So, so just stay tuned. So our next box opening will be Monday, Pacific time. This is June 7th on Monday, Pacific time at 9 p.m. Okay, I know international peeps, some of you are still asleep. That's okay. You can still participate before then. Again, just via the Discord or comments or whatever. And yeah, so I'll try to make sure I include everybody. As this gains momentum, I think it'll be easier and easier and easier. And I think this is what we'll do going forward. And so, yeah, okay. So enough of that. Let's get into the news because we've got some cool stuff to cover. Okay, super excited. All right, Koopos. So here we go. So first things first, before we get started, I gotta give shout out to Zulu's Board Game Cafe. I went again last Wednesday to participate in a tournament. I got obliterated. Well, I did win one game, but for the most part obliterated. But I learned such amounts of cool things. The people over there at Zulus are freaking awesome. Every single one of them. You all are amazing. Some of the folks I remember was like David, I believe, forgive me, I think there's an Alex I played, and Jeff. Of course, Jeff is one of our, I guess, top players here in Washington. He's a super cool guy. And then Connor, who works at Zulus. Connor, you're awesome. So, you know, Connor supports the channel, and he's just a super nice guy. Anyway, so shout out to Zulus. Hit them up. I have links to their store in the video link description. I know they ship, I'm pretty sure they ship to all of US. They have a Discord channel. You can always hit up Connor on their Final Fantasy TCG Discord channel if you have any questions. Maybe they'll ship to you international. I don't know. I would just reach out to them just to ask. So shout out to Connor and the whole team. They're just freaking amazing. Also, they serve alcohol and food there, right? And here's the thing. I haven't had any of their beers yet. Especially before I play a game, no. But at one point, I think I'll go over there because they also have this nice fireplace. The whole setup is amazing. It looks very like old medieval kind of style. It's very cool. Anyway, if you're ever in the Seattle, Bothell area, go check them out. But they serve food. And I bought a cheeseburger. And let me tell you, okay, no offense to Zulus out there. I was not expecting a great burger. It was fantastic. It was really good. And personally, I think I liked it a little bit more than, oh my gosh, there's a major food, one of the major food places here, which I cannot remember. Oh, Shake and Shack. That's what it was. Hello. Yeah, I think I liked it even a little bit more in Shake and Shack. I know. Everybody calm down. Yeah, I thought it was that good. It's pretty freaking good. Anyway, go check them out, Zulus. So next shout out I got to give out to, of course, is the Light Games here. So it's the Light cards, video games, tabletops, RPG. They started doing streams of Final Fantasy TCG playing as well. So both these businesses have opened up as well. Go check them out via their sites or in person. I believe the Light is, forgive me, Gregory, I believe you're based out of California. However, I do have links to their Facebook. So they have a Facebook page, and that is in the video link description. Go check them out. And let me tell you, they are awesome, an awesome team, because I go Zulus and I go the Light. Those are my two primary sources when it comes to sealed product, because they gave me great deals. They're very kind. They're just generous. They're supportive of all the efforts I'm doing here. So I got to give shout out to both of them. So go check out Zulus and the Light. Okay, moving on. Next up, we've got... What are we starting out today with? Oh yes, the promo. So our June promo. Sorry, I got distracted. I got like a little ping here. Like, what's happening? Okay, so our June promo is gonna be Nyx. It was chosen, I believe, a while ago via the Influencer Cup. I'm not familiar with this, but my understanding is there was a competition and like some winning team or something got to decide who like what the next promo was going to be, and so they chose Nyx here. It looks cool. It kind of goes with like the other promo themes that we have out there, like Neil and like oh my gosh, I forgot what the other one is. I'm like totally blanking right now. Anyway, so here it is. It looks cool. It's Kingslave. You know, it's a hero card, it's a promo, it's a full art. There you go. There's your June LGS promo. Go participate. There should be foil and non-foil version of this, both full art nonetheless. So that is our June promo. Next up, we've gotten, of course, more Opus 14 Crystal Abyss card spoilers, and I am stoked. And first up, we're going to take a look at is the card Gesho. I think it's Gesho, right? Okay, so not a fan of the art, the screenshot art, but, and I kind of made, I'm pretty hard on you, Square Enix, when it comes to the screenshot art. I know I'm kind of sorry, but kind of not sorry. You know, I think for new players that look at the card game and they look at this, it's kind of like meh art. However, somebody did once comment on the Facebook post after I commented saying that I wasn't a fan of this art. Somebody did say that they were fans of Opus 11, I mean Final Fantasy 11, and they actually did appreciate it. So you know what? Respect to those of you that do like it. Personally, not a fan, and I think because you have so many talented artists, Square Enix, and listen, you're doing a better and better job. I just feel like when it comes to like Final Fantasy 11 or these Category 11 cards, try not to do the screenshot stuff. I think in general, if possible. Anyway, let's read the card. So the card is, when Gesho enters the field, your opponent reveals their hand. You select one card in their hand, and your opponent removes it from the game. Not a bad card. It's lightning fire. The upside to this card is that it is removing the card from the game. And remember, I mentioned that more and more as this game matures, we're going to start seeing more and more remove from play kind of stuff. It's super important. It is advantageous to the person who can pull it off, removing cards from play. Eventually, we'll start to see cards that are going to interact with like this remove from play kind of zones. And so, yeah, we're already starting to see cards that interact more with the break zone, of course, like a lot of cards. And then cards that are interacting with the damage zone. And I think we'll start seeing cards that interact with the remove from play zone as well. But there you go, Gesho. It's a hero card. That's 5. It's kind of a shame it's only 8K, but it is doing the, you know, showing your opponent's hand, which is a big thing, and then removing one from play. So, yeah, let me know what you all think of that card. It's okay. It's not a bad card. It's a good card overall. Next up is this crazy looking Ifrit card, Ifrit Lord of the Inferno, 14, category 14 card, Primal X Burst. And this is not a summon, it is actually a forward. When I was first reading this, I was reading it as a summon, and I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense. No, it's a forward, and it is when Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, enters the field, choose up to 2 forwards opponent controls, deal them 4K. Sound familiar? Kind of familiar backup, right? When it enters the field, choose 2 forwards, deal, I think 4K it is. Yeah, kind of the same thing here. And the next part of the effect is if your summon or an ability of a character you control deals damage to a forward, the damage increases by 1,000 instead. You know, throw this into like a samurai build, and it's just gonna pile onto there. You know, those samurai builds are disgustingly good, and I think you just throw these things in there, and it's just gonna keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So yeah, let me know what you think. Next up, we have a hero light card, FFBE. Machere, I want to say it says Macare or Machere, I think. Probably Macare, is how you say that name. She's a princess. Hey, searchable. Okay, princess cards are super popular right now. And so let's read the card. The cost required to cast your summons is reduced by 1. Cannot become 0. That's cool. That's just a constant effect. I like that. Remove 3 summons in the break zone from the game. Select one of the 3 following actions. You draw 1 card. You choose 1 forward. Return it to its owner's hand. Or during this turn, the cost required to cast your next summon is reduced by 3. It cannot become 0. I like this card. I like this card a lot. It's only cost 2. Light. So somewhat easy to bring out. Obviously, you can't discard it for CP, but pretty simple to bring out. It does only cost 2. The fact that you get every single one of these options is pretty spectacular, especially if you're playing, if you're playing, I would say at least 7 summons. I could be wrong on the math on that, but I believe at least 7 should make this a little bit more, a little consistent. I don't think you'd want to run 3 of these unless you're running a super heavy summon build, maybe just 1. But yeah, I like it. I like these cards that are adding more summon support. So, let me know what you all think of Machere. I'm not sure how you say it, but there you go. Next up here is the Mom Bomb, a monster card. And you know what? I read this card and I was like, finally, a good monster card. Now, we've had some, okay, so to be fair, we've had some good monster cards, but I think they can still be better, and I like this card here. So it says if you control 3 or more fire backups, Mom Bomb also becomes a forward with 8k power. Cool. Super easy to do. So she's already pretty much an 8k forward. When Mom Bomb is put from the field in the break zone, deal 5k damage to all the forwards. This is just a hero card. It is super explosive. This is what bomb cards should be. I am super stoked about this card. I like it. I think this is probably the best monster so far that they've created, in my opinion. Well, especially for fire. So I have here throwing this card here into Laswell. Laswell. I feel like I said that really weird. Laswell for here. Laswell kind of build or Titania. So I made this on FFDex. I made this deck which was Samurai and Ice. Which it's okay, I guess. I don't know. Let me know if you're interested. Maybe I'll share it on Discord channel. I think I made it public. I don't know, on FFDex, I can't remember. But basically, I took the Samurai engine and then I took the Squall Laguna engine and I kind of just mishmashed them together and I used Laswell. But the cool thing about this, you use this card with that engine and use it like with the Crystal Exarch kind of engine, and I think a card like this becomes even more and more powerful. I think it increases the power of a card like Laswell, and then of course cards like Titania. This just adds more fodder for Titania to be brought out. Pretty simple. I like Mom Bomb. Let me know what you think. I'm pretty happy and stoked to see this monster card come out in Opus 14. Next up, oh my gosh, this card is sick. It is so freaking good. Let's read it. Okay, is our legend reveal. Now this was all revealed during a live stream from Square Enix a while ago, so some of you, I know this isn't new, but it's, this is news here. So here we go. So this is Larsa. The job is strange. I don't know if there's another job like this. 4th born son of the Emperor. Okay. Kind of long, but sure, why not? Okay. It's got X Burst. Check this out. Let's read this. When Larsa enters the field, you choose 1 card in your damage zone. You add that card to your hand, then put 1 card from your hand into the damage zone. Its X Burst effect will not trigger. The forwards you control gain 2k power for every 3 cards with X Burst in your damage zone. This is awesome. This is a recycler, and it's only cost 2. This card is sick. Okay, so you mix this card here with a card like Axstar here, and then you can, okay, so let's just talk about Axstar first. So we've already got some amazing builds out there that are using Axstar, right? That's like manipulating the damage zone. So let's just say you got an expensive card in your hand and you got a cheap card there in your damage zone, right? And the expensive card has X Burst and you need the cheap card in your damage zone. You just do a switchy swatchy and then you play X-Star and you activate the expensive card in your damage zone. What? And then you get the card you really needed. Larsa is disgustingly good. Now, I threw Minwoo in here because I think this definitely raises potential for fire-water builds, right? And Minwoo here, which I like and hasn't seen a lot of play. There's not been a lot of love for this card. There was a reprint, I believe, out of Opus 12. Yes, it was an Opus 12 full-out reprint for this card. And it says, when Minwoo enters the field, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck, add one summon among them to your hand, return the other cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. When Minwoo attacks, you may cast one summon of cost 4 or less from your hand without paying the cost. So, wait, why did I put this in here? Or am I just speaking out loudly here? Why did I do? Oh, yes, this is why I did this. I almost forgot why I added this in here. My brain was like, what? Okay, so the thing I like about this, and it's maybe not consistent, but it's kind of like, I think something we can do for fun here, is being able to just do a search through your top of your deck, and then you get one of those expensive summons, and of course you won't be able to cast it without paying the cost, but you can, in this sense, at least add that expensive summon with X Burst to your hand, and then you can go ahead and use Larsa, take that expensive X Burst summon, throw it in your damage zone, return the other one, some other card that you need to your hand, and then you kick off X-Star. I know it's super combo-y, but I kind of like the idea. It's something I kind of want to play with. It's super techy, but this is why I threw that out there, because I think maybe this will just show some love for this card, and I just want this card to see more love. It's probably all. I think that's why I put it in there. So yeah, that's Larsa. I think it's just such a great card. Again, let me know what you all think of that card. Amazing. All right, so next up, we finally got some vocabulary, some wording here on our full arts here. So of course we've got Puppet Master here, super cute card, standard unit. It's common, full art, but it looks cool. It's the ability, okay, I guess it's okay. I mean, definitely combo. I think we can combo this with something, and you know, maybe can also provide a win condition. But it's dull 2 active forwards, choose 1 forward, dull it. You can only use this ability once per turn. Pretty much it. You can play multiple of it, obviously. Not a bad card. It looks neat. I love the art. Next up here is we finally have, okay. All right. We got some wording on El Cid. This card is sick. It is so good. It is so good. Okay, so El Cid here, cost 4. It's Ice Lightning, which is pretty cool. When El Cid enters the field, you may play 1 Ice or Lightning forward of cost 4 or less from your hand onto the field. Okay, so Crystal Exarch, anybody? When El Cid or an Ice forward enters your field, choose up to 1 forward, freeze it. Okay, so here comes El Cid. Freeze a forward, okay, or a dull forward, or a dull is it just, oh, it's okay. Wait, is it? It is 1 forward. Okay, so it's not a backup. So the dull 1, like, sorry, freeze 1 dull forward, okay. Play Crystal Exarch, freeze another dull forward. Oh my gosh. And then the other part here is when a lightning forward you control attacks, choose 1 forward and dull it. So it's crazy. So you play a lightning, you attack, like if you have a lightning already out there, you play one that has haste, you attack with it, you duel that forward, and then you use that other part of El Cid, you play your ice, an ice forward, and then you freeze it. Oh my gosh, it's so gross. And then of course with Crystal Exarch right here, then you can, with Crystal Exarch or with El Cid, you can play Titania for free without worrying about it. Or White Tiger. Yes, Nimbus. It's just giving you free stuff. Ice builds are getting more and more disgustingly powerful. I love it. I am looking forward to playing this card and making a deck built around this card, and it looks beautiful. I am so excited about this card. Let me know what you all think about it. Looks amazing. And then here we have here, of course, Brianna here, which will also come in its full art form right here. And Brianna says, if you control 3 or more Earth backups, it's a monster. If you control 3 or more Earth backups, pretty easy. Brianna also becomes a forward with 9k power, unlike Mom Bomb, which is 8. So this is 9k. When Brianna is put from the field into the break zone, you select one Earth backup you control. You may put it into the break zone. When you do so, play Brianna from your break zone onto the field. Just comes right back. The monsters are getting better. They're getting better. Finally. I want to actually play these more now. So, you know, they're not how I was hoping they would be, but I was hoping the mechanic of monster would change eventually. But I think Square Enix is starting to kind of get their minds wrapped around monsters in like a better way, where really taking advantage of like them as like forwards, but also adding this like extra replayability or something like triggers replayability with monsters. So it's kind of a cool theme. I hope they keep doing it with monsters. Yeah, I'm excited about that card. Okay, next up, we finally got this another beautiful black and white card, which just looks freaking amazing. Oh my gosh, we have Edwin here. And so Edwin here is Nightfall, a forward, just 2k, but it says, when Edwin enters the field, choose one damage forward and break it. This is, okay, do not sleep on this card, okay? When Edwin enters a field, choose one damage forward and break it. So, what does that mean? This allows room to basically just do effects where maybe you can't wipe out everything, but maybe you can do some damage to it, or you can just swing into something and expect your opponent to block. And if they're not expecting Edwin, you're going to play Edwin. Like if they have something huge out there, right? Like say they try to block with their gargantuous Sophie, right? And your forward dies, not a big, or goes to, yeah, whatever, not a big deal. Play Edwin, break Sophie for an example, for example, okay? On top of that, if your opponent is aware that you're playing Edwin, they're going to be kind of, do I really want to block, right? And risk losing a forward myself, right? So it just adds an extra strategy to the game. It makes your opponent think more. I think it's pretty advantageous to the person that's playing. The card looks beautiful. It's the second black and white kind of pencil looking card we have. I love how they have the green still in the eyes there. I love the art on this. So seriously, Square Enix, bravo. It just looks amazing, beautiful, full art common. Again, another great comment. Don't sleep on this card. So let me know what you all think about this Edwin card. I love it. I think it just looks freaking amazing. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That's all for the news. Remember here that we are going to have, of course, our box opening Monday, June, again, I have to look at the calendar here, 7th at 9 p.m. That's Pacific time. And we're going to be opening Opus 11 as requested by one of the people over on our Discord channel. Thank you again for recommending the next box opening, which is Opus 11 here. Make your guesses. Make your guesses here in the comments. Make your guesses on the Discord channel. Just make your guesses. Get your, if you're US, you know, enter your chance to win random booster packs. If you're US and international, your name goes in a bucket, of course, for a drawing to win an Opus 14 pre-release kit when those become available. So yeah, join us. Join the Discord channel. Thank you again for watching. Thank you again for all your love and support. Be safe out there. Continue to have a wonderful weekend. Remember, you're all wonderful, you're all beautiful, and you're all loved. Until next time, bye-bye.